Hello guys, my name is Sounds and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at another budget deck for 2017, and today's deck is the Tempo Mage. Now, as ever in this series, these decks won't get you to Legend, but they will make you be competitive on the ladder at the lower ranks. So it's really aimed at players who are returning to the game, or particularly for beginner players that don't have much money to spend on their deck, so they can create a cheap deck to be competitive and have some fun in the game, basically. It's also really good to use these decks as an alternative to your standard decks that you normally play, because you can use them to get your daily quest, for example, which is really important when you're trying to get enough gold to get the good cards. So the Tempo Mage has been around for a long time. This one that I'm showcasing here is relatively cheap, and it does have the elemental package in it, which really came through in the goro expansion, and I'll explain why that's in there. So the point of the Tempo Mage is to put some cheap minions down, play some cheap spells, really create that high tempo that you can use to just blow the opponent away. So the strategy of the Tempo Mage is to play some cheap minions onto the board and then use the spells which synergize well with those minions to create enough pressure or tempo onto the opponent, build up your board. You can wear their face down and beat your opponent. Now, important cards for the deck, and also cards which are good to have in your opening hand, I would suggest, is number one, Babbling Book. This has been around for a while, but this card, when you play it, it does add a random mage spell to your hand. So not only does it keep your card cycle going well, so you play one card but you get one back, so your hand doesn't actually decrease, but also it gives you a mage spell which you can use to synergize with some of your other minions on the board. So the other good minion to synergize with that is a Mana Worm, also good to have in your opening hand. It only costs 1 mana, and every time you cast a spell, its attack goes up. So, and don't forget with this one that the coin counts as a spell. So when you play the coin, you get an extra attack to this. So probably a good opening play if you're going second. Depending on what the opponent's played, you could play your Mana Worm for 1 mana. Then you play your coin, you get the extra mana. Your Mana Worm changes into a 3 health to attack minion. Very powerful for turn 1. And then you still have 1 mana to play your Babbling Book. Your Babbling Book gives you a spell back, and then it could be a low cost mage spell that you could use on the next turn to further buff your Mana Worm, etc. So you understand the idea behind that. Also good in your opening hand is a card that we've spoken about before, but Firefly. Firefly can be played on turn 1. But if you don't get it in your opening hand, it's also good to use with the other elemental synergy that we've got in this deck. So it synergizes well with the Torvil's Shapeshifter. So if you played an elemental last turn, you gain Taunt and Divine Shield. So you can play your 1 mana Firefly, the next turn you get to play this. It also works well with the Servant of Kalamos. So discover an elemental if you've played one the turn before. But interestingly for this deck, it does work really well with the Steam Surger. So if you played an elemental last turn, you get a Flame Geyser back. The Flame Geyser is a very cheap spell, and cheap spells are good for this deck because if you use your Sorcerer's Apprentice, you can reduce the cost of them by 1, for example. So Flame Geyser only costs 2 mana, so if you've got a Sorcerer's Apprentice down, it only costs 1 mana. That's why Tempo is so effective in this deck, because you can really put your opponent to the sword quite early if you get the right cards. Tire Creeper is in the deck to hopefully slow down the opponent while you're trying to draw cards. It is a really effective card. It's not very aggressive, but it's really defensive, so that helps. So if you've got your early game sorted with those minions and a few low cost spells, when you get into the later game, you can try and finish your opponent off with the Fireball. Fireball is very versatile. It can either be used to clear a difficult minion of the opponent or straight to the opponent's face to do that final damage. And also the Firelands Portal. This is a really strong card because you can remove a minion from the board and add one to yourself. So it is random. Sometimes you will get a minion that doesn't work, but trust me, it's a good card to have and worth putting in if you can. It's a really powerful mage card. Now, there isn't any AoE in this deck because the idea is that you've got a strong board and you're clearing the minions off with your lowest spells. So it can be weak if you let the opponent's board get strong and you don't draw properly. But it does have I did put a Polymorph in. I think Polymorph is a very important mage card. It can deal with anything that the opponent plays, and it only costs 4 mana. So 4 mana just to completely remove an opponent's threat is quite important. Okay guys, I hope you have fun playing with the deck. Stay tuned and you can watch me play some games so I can explain the strategy a bit further to you and give you some more tips. If you do enjoy the video, please like and subscribe because it really does help me out, and I will see you in the next video.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
That's a little bit better. I'll keep that. We've got a 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't want to use a 2 frostbolt on 2, but it's there.
Happy Midsummer Fire Festival.
Happy Midsummer Fire Festival.
Oh, this is Murloc Paladin. I think I'm going to do this. Again, not a great time, but.
Eureka! I've done it!
Okay, so what are we going to play next turn? It might be an elemental plus that. I do want to play an elemental so we can play this on 5. Drawing 2 cards would be nice. Let's see. It doesn't really help him, to be honest. I don't know why he did that. Well, it does help him, obviously, but... He's not got another one, has he?
I must move quickly.
Okay. Hopefully he attacks with that, please. No. Okay. I'm going to play this. I need to get minions onto the board. The alternative is to play that, actually. But I'm going to do this as well. With Murloc decks, you do need to limit their board presence. It's really important. And my 3/3 does kill that. That's, yeah, so that's perfect. Okay. Do need to kill that. Might have returning to life with 1 health. Or it might have get down. That's quite difficult. Alright, so what am I going to do here? I have got to kill that, so it's probably get down. Yeah. I couldn't avoid that though, could I? So I can do this. Keeping the board presence is important. Drawing 2 cards there also would have been justified. Which he's going to play now, isn't he? Don't play a war leader. Okay, so he's obviously got a... I need to kill as many of his... He's going to try and buff all of those Murlocs next turn, so... Okay. I'd love to play one of those, but... It's going to be... I do need to kill as many of his Murlocs as possible. Because he's probably got that card, Adapt Your Murlocs. And if every single one I leave up there is dangerous, you could give them Poisonous, for example.
Brothers, heed my call.
Death Rattle, deal 8 damage to all minions. Don't think I want that one. Oh god, these are all awful. Well, not awful, but fine, I'll go with this one. 2/6 is quite troublesome. I'd love to do it. You have a fireball for it. Or a flame strike here would be great.
When Earth moves, empires fall. To battle!
Got the fireball. So this puts it down to 3 health. So even if he's got consecration, he won't die. So I may as well do it. I'd rather use my fireball on something else rather than the 6/2, but okay, that fireball's going to be useful. Let's see what he does, because he's still not got great trades here.
I must move quickly.
So that's going to die. Then he has to trade 2 more. Okay, then. Interesting that he didn't attack. Okay, I'm going to do this then. That's so strange. Okay, so my options are this.
You are stupid.
To battle!
Job's done.
Gain 2/2 if an enemy is frozen. Well, that could work well. I do have... Oh no, I didn't pick up the frozen element.
Put your faith in the light.
Tyrion! Oh no! So he's just played Getaway Kodo as well. So... Interesting. Do I have any with Taunt? It's really important for me not to kill that because he wants me to kill it.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
That's such a tough turn. I want him to play another minion so I can kill it. And then he gets that returned to his hand.
Let Follow the rule.
Right, he's going to get his Peacekeeper back. Unfortunately, I have to use this as well.
Follow the rules.
Okay, that's even better than Getaway Kodo. Yeah, okay, this is good. That was really important that he didn't get his Tyrion back again. Summon 4 Murlocs, maybe? Alright, Babbling Book. I've got to be careful because he hasn't played.
I want to cast a spell.
Choose a friendly minion, summon a copy of it.
Brothers, heed my call.
That could be a really good card. for next turn.
Time runs out on me.
Should kill that, never mind. How many elementals did I play? Just 2. Unless he's got an equality. Adapt your Murlocs. Okay, I can live with that. His health's getting really low. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this first. See what spell we get out of there. Ooh.
Break yourself upon my body.
515, that's going to be hard for him to break through.
So fun.
Hopefully he hasn't got another adapt, because I don't want him to get poisonous. I hope he's got a quality. Ah! Ah! So harsh.
My body.
It's got true silver as well. Okay, that's a good card.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I don't think he's used consecration yet.
The menagerie is for
Oh, criminal! Did he just top deck that as well? Oh yes, of course, that's fine. That helps. I need some direct damage now. Oh god.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Freeze an enemy. Hmm.
Me?
The only reason I didn't do that is because I don't want it to die to consecration. See, if I was going to use it on that, it would have died to consecration.
The goro belongs to the fight.
He couldn't heal because I
Well
frozen.
played.
Well played.
The victory is yours.
That was a good game. Pretty close.
Jaina versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
You asked for it.
Okay, this is much better. I'll get rid of that. A 1 and a 2. Hopefully we get some spells, because this combo here can be really positive. Ugh. Okay, the 4 drops quite good. Hopefully we'll pick something else better. Nope. Interesting he didn't attack there. So if I play this, yeah, it's going to be 2 mana, yeah.
Job's done.
That was a bit awkward, but it allows me to do that. Next turn I've got 3 mana, so I could play this and that, because that will reduce it. Okay, good. So that was the right thing to do. What's he going to play for no mana? Oh no! That's really bad because if I'd been able to play these two next turn, I could have pushed a lot of damage to him. I'm just going to play the one.
Just like you.
Because my mana worm isn't on the board, I don't want to waste this just on his face just yet. Which is a shame. And I didn't have an elemental. That would have been good to play last turn, but never mind. Okay, so 5, we can play that. 6, we'll see. We've got a Firelands Portal and a Fireball. I'm fairly happy with this hand right now. Let's see what he's got. My 4/5 goes quite well into this card. I'm going to do that just because I prefer to have another spell. Debatable whether to pick the other one. Ouch, okay. So here's probably a good thing to do is that, and then I can play Firelands Portal next turn on it. Plus, so what do I want? Taunt and Divine Shield. Oh, okay, they're both the same.
Winners moves, empires.
Yeah, play Firelands Portal to finish that off. Very good next turn. I'm actually really happy he's done that. He's used both of his eviscerates now.
Quake before the earth!
And this minion trades really well into that. Oh my word.
Amazing.
A tactical error.
That is the worst 5-drop I could have got in the whole game. The worst one, because it's only a 2/2 and when it dies it deals 5 damage to me. That's frustrating. Really? How many eviscerates has he got? Oh, did he get it from the Phoenix Pod?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay, let's get rid of that. Hey.
Winners moves, empires fall.
Oh crap. Should have thought of that. It's really punishing me right now. He's only got 2 cards in his hand, which I'm going to play, so it's fine.
Succumb to darkness.
See what he can do. So he's got 2 damage for sure to face if he wants it.
I got got the best deal
Oh.
anywhere.
Oh my god. Add 3 random. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, well, what? How much damage have I got? I've got 7, 10, 12.
Well played.
Smart moves.
That was close.